Here's the last 24 hours of world news in 4 minutes and 31 headlines. 1. U.S. President Trump signed an order to send the National Guard to Memphis to combat crime. 2. U.S. and Chinese officials reached a framework agreement to switch TikTok to U.S.-controlled ownership. 3. A Yale University report revealed Russia used over 210 facilities to hold, re-educate, and militarize thousands of stolen Ukrainian children, with some forced to produce military equipment. 4. Robinhood filed an application with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to launch the Robinhood Ventures Fund I, aiming to allow retail investors access to startup investments. 5. Elon Musk purchased roughly $1 billion worth of Tesla shares. 6. U.S. Appeals Court declined to allow Donald Trump to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. 7. U.S. President Donald Trump announced he intends to sue the New York Times for $15 billion. 8. U.S. officials stated that the U.S. and the U.K. plan to announce over $10 billion in economic deals this week during U.S. President Trump's state visit. 9. Researchers at UC San Diego School of Medicine identified a drug targeting reduced liver fat and inflammation. 10. A study by the Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation found 44% of people with diabetes were undiagnosed. 11. Chinese researchers found that 0.1% pterostilbene emulsion significantly improved skin firmness, elasticity, and reduced wrinkles. 12. India and the U.S. began trade talks in New Delhi after the U.S. imposed a 25% tariff on Indian products due to Russian oil imports. 13. Indigo announced it will begin flights from Mumbai to Copenhagen on October 8. 14. Indonesia announced a $1 billion economic stimulus package with food assistance and infrastructure programs to provide temporary work. 15. Google announced a £5 billion investment in the UK over 2 years for AI, research and development, and a new data center. 16. Following a Russian drone incursion, the UK Defense Secretary confirmed RAF Typhoon jets will join NATO allies in flying air defense missions over Poland. 17. The UK Royal College of Defense Studies is excluding Israeli students from programs starting next year. 18. UK PM Keir Starmer condemned Elon Musk's comments at an anti-immigration rally, where Musk called for Parliament's dissolution. 19. A UN Commission of Inquiry concluded that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza and accused Israeli officials of inciting it. 20. The trial of 3 related women opened in Paris, and the court will assess their involvement and responsibility for terrorist activities. 21. Belarusian and Russian troops conducted Zapad drills simulating a possible invasion. 22. North Korea banned the English-derived term ice cream and is training tourism guides to avoid anglicized words. 23. Hong Kong Customs arrested 4 individuals involved in a $2.6 billion HKD money laundering scheme using over 50 bank accounts linked to 3 shell companies. 24. Gas leak at an Indian restaurant in Riverstone, Sydney, killed 1 person and sent 6 others. 25. The Queensland government is banning pill testing at festivals by amending an unrelated bill. 26. Jaguar Land Rover told suppliers that production will not resume until at least September 24 after a cyber attack. 27. Alex Babich, a Ukrainian immigrant in Indiana, grew a sunflower named Clover that measured 35 feet and 9 inches. 28. Sony Pictures' Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle grossed $70 million in the US and Canada, becoming the top-grossing anime film in North American theaters. 29. U.S. President Donald Trump stated the U.S. military conducted a strike on a Venezuelan drug cartel vessel in international waters, resulting in 3 deaths. 30. King Charles Roman III is preparing to host U.S. President Donald Trump for a state visit at Windsor Castle, featuring royal ceremonies and a state banquet. 31. China's State Administration for Market Regulation ruled that NVIDIA violated antitrust regulations regarding its 2020 acquisition of Mellanox Technologies. That's it for now. Follow the channel for daily updates or check out the channel for yesterday's news.